A client met his banker to discuss opening a restaurant in a busy airport. In us, he found a partner that understood the importance of reaching for the sky. First Horizon Bank. Let's find a way. Go to firsthorizon.com/Mac.
Hello and good morning. It's Carl. How are you this morning? And welcome to day 4 of the meditations of the Vitality in Action program. Just been published over there on the Facebook group 50 Plus Vitality, the offerings from the team this morning. Let me very quickly go through those before we settle into going deep within and finding a bit of inner peace to establish the day this morning. Apologies if it isn't the early morning for you, but let's see if we can come together in the space of deep peace and joy and easiness and freedom this morning. So this morning, today, I just released these offerings from the team, from Cindy B, as I call her, Cindy Blackshear. You may see on her blog is her normal name. I was going to say street name. Cindy B is a street name. And the beautiful garden yoga pose this morning that she has is the Weeder half forward fold, which resonates beautifully with Ian's offering. He sent us his today training tip video, which is just an addition to the content that you'll find at 50plusvitality.com underneath the 50plusvitality.com. Actually, no, 50plusvitality.com will take you straight there. If you go to my website, carl@carlmunson.com, there is a 50 Plus Vitality drop-down menu. Anything that's too confusing, and it has been at the beginning here, just drop me a line and I can make sure you're connected with what you need to be connected with. No problem with that. But yeah, beautiful connection between the garden yoga of Cindy and Ian Turner, who was in the garden yesterday, reminding us on how to lift correctly and using the springiness of the knees. That'll be his video. And as I say, check out the content for the week for more general, gentle fitness for bon viveurs at 50plusvitality.com. Rediscovering your creativity, digging deep into the creativity, or allowing it to come up. I suppose that's an interesting distinction. And if I know Victoria at all well, I suspect she'll be allowing the easiness of your creativity to come to the fore. If we only get out of our own way, rather than getting all uptight and stressed about it and trying to find creativity. I don't think it works like that, does it? But another message from Victoria will be on Victoria Benson Creative on Instagram. Phil Cooklin's message today, really resonating with both myself, that I'm going to endeavour to a place I'm going to endeavour to take you to in just a moment, and Louise and Mrs. M, of course. Mrs. M's self-talk, self-healing videos are up, and basically I was just reading on her YouTube channel, Louisa Tanner Munson. It is aimed at getting you into a deep, comfortable state so that you can tune into your cells. That's not too bad, is it? And Phil's message that's just been published as well as part of this is finding a quiet place and turbocharging your dream manifestation. And he's taking you through the steps there, and he's got a great exercise that he's sharing with you. So click through to Phil Cooklin's dream manifestation message. If that's more for you than this, you can go find that in 50 Plus Vitality, 50 Plus Vitality, the group on Facebook, where all the links to all of these goodies are published every morning at 7:30 Portuguese time. So let us go into a bit of peace right here, right now. It's the only time we can do it, right? Right here and right now. And of course, one of the procrastinations around meditation and being still is I'll do it later. And it's perfectly understandable when that old human monkey mind is in charge. Haven't got time now. We've got this to do, got that to do. I don't want to sit there and rest. Certainly not me, the human mind. You need me. Shut up for a moment, human mind. And we know you've got this. We know you've got our best interests at heart, and you just want to keep talking about things and suggesting things because you're here to protect us. So thank you, human mind, for that. But we're just for a few minutes now, we're going to take a bit of a rest, or you're going to take a bit of a rest, and you're going to help me focus, please, human mind, because I know you like to be helpful. So I'm going to ask you for your help. As we the meme, today's meme with the content is, what is it? Let me just find out what it says, because it's quite an interesting one. I don't want to make you think about it. It's just a bit of added value, I suppose, and a little reminder about things. But let me just see if I can find that and talk you through it. Yeah, here we go. You're doing well in life if you have a roof over your head, if you ate today, if you have a good heart, and I'm assuming you do if you're tuned in and listening here. You wish good for others as well. You have clean water. Someone cares for you. You strive to be better. Number 8, you have clean clothes. Number 9, you have a dream. There you go, Phil. And number 10, you're breathing. And this is what it's all about here. Well, let's check that we're breathing. And let's use, well, those are some pretty good markers, aren't they, that you're doing well in life. And the problem with it, of course, I mean, they're all good. It all works. And I'm grateful for that reminder. And I'm grateful for all the things that are mentioned there. But it involves a lot of thinking, doesn't it? Have I got this? Have I got that? And what we're about here is just breathing. So you're doing well in life, we could say, and there will be arguments over that eventually, wouldn't there? Well, we haven't got a roof over our head. Some people haven't, blah, blah, blah. And all the usual stuff that comes up. And, we find ourselves in a little bit of peace and agreement, and then before we know it, some discontent breaks out. Now, the problem there, of course, I think, is because we're using the human mind and subjectivity. So let's get objective now, shall we? And the objective is this, to paraphrase Phil, is to be the object here of being. Be it. Immerse yourself in being right now, and suspend or get the thinking mind to help you. As I was saying, we were talking to the human mind just now, weren't we? And let's get that human mind helping us rather than distracting us or taking us elsewhere. And we don't need to do an analysis right now of whether we're doing well in life, because if you've managed to get sat in a chair and carve yourself a few minutes now, let's say 5 or 10 minutes, to feel some peace and joy in your body, I would say you're doing well. And then eventually we can suspend the analysis and judgment of am I doing well or not into actually feeling good, the good. You're not just doing well, you're not doing good, you are being the good right now if all goes according to plan. And the plan is this, and this is the plan. So just feel the weight of your body on the chair. And let a breath out, and let the shoulders drop, and let those old knees relax as well. Try and get the hips higher than the knees if you can. As you're sat in the chair, I don't mean to get off the chair and do some yoga. I mean, with your sitting posture, it's often more comfortable to get the hips at least level with the knees, or to get the hips slightly higher. Excuse me a moment. And feel your feet, if you can put your feet as flat as possible on the floor, again, without any contortion. We don't need any contortion here. We need to be easy. But sitting up is beneficial, so you're not going to drop off, hopefully, and some straightness of the spine is good, but only as much as you can comfortably do. No lotus poses here, no joss sticks, or none of the added outside formality that might make it a bit difficult or delay anything. We're sat as upright as possible, as comfortable as possible, and we are breathing. Are we breathing? Just check. Just check, please. And feel the breath coming in. This is what Phil's teaching today. Feel the breath coming into the hooter, into the nose. And you can let the breath come out of the mouth. Yeah, it might feel good already doing a few of those, so let's do a few of those. And for me, I get a bit of tingling in my lips, and I can feel the air coming in through my nose. And I'm encouraging my mind to locate with me, with my perception. Help me out, mind. You're so good at helping me all day long, making me aware of the dangers, helping me remember things, getting me into all sorts of trouble as well, you rascal. But anyway, let's not talk about that right now. Human mind, help me focus on the breath going into my nostrils. Well, that's nice, isn't it? And out through the mouth. And you might start feeling some of that good in the body. Feel the weight of your body in the chair as well. Help me out again, human mind. Can we get focused on this, please? And use your mind and your perception and all your perceptive ability to be aware of your having a body, Because if you're here and you haven't got a body, well, you're welcome, but you're worrying me a little bit, and this perhaps isn't necessary for you. So if you've got a body, feel it on the chair, feel the weight of it on the chair, your back against the back of the chair. And we are into the objectivity, the bodily reality now. Not sure if you can get more objective than this, but don't think about that. Because as soon as you start thinking, you drift away. And it's naughty of me to give you ideas to think about when what we're doing is being sat here as a body on the chair, feet on the floor. And in I don't know what your environment is like, but your environment primarily will be made of factors, won't it? Features that you can perceive through your senses. Oh, I've not mentioned at all about having your eyes shut. I took that for granted, and I'm assuming most people will have shut their eyes listening to this. So close your eyes so you're not getting the visual distractions as well. And you might just see. What can you see with your eyes shut? And just be aware of it. Let's not get into too much description, because that's where the description takes us into memory, doesn't it? And memory association. But just be aware of those dots or patterns behind your eyelids and be with them. Be objective. Be the objective. See those patterns and shapes and allow them to be. They are what they are. It is what it is. We're here now. And we're seeing that. And you can't do that with your ears. You can't. You're presumably listening to me now, because that's how this works here at the moment. And sounds will be coming into your ears, which you will be able to make sense of to some level. And that varies for everybody, doesn't it? Somebody who doesn't speak English will just be hearing a lot of... But if you can hear and understand and you're on the same sort of wavelength linguistically, you'll hear the sounds which you don't need to focus on too much. Just hear them enough to follow the instructions, perhaps. And go with that flow. Go with that flow. If you don't feel comfortable about going with that flow, follow your intuition and your highest wisdom. If this isn't for you, that's fair enough. Don't struggle with it. If this is for you, bear with it. See where it goes, and allow the sounds coming into your ears. Not just mine, but the sounds of the room, maybe. A barking dog in the distance, a passing car, a helicopter, whatever it is. Just allow those sounds to occur and rise and fall, because we don't have earlids, do we? We've always got that going on. It's our primary sense, isn't it? And that information, we can get a lot of rest if we can just be with allowing the sounds to rise and fall. And of course, we've used the sense of touch, feeling the breath coming in and out of the nose or the mouth, in through the nose. Let's go with that pattern of in through the nose. And feeling it coming out through the mouth, your sense of touch right there. Taste, again, let the taste be. Let it happen. And you may taste residue of breakfast. Now you're thinking about breakfast, so sorry about that. But it's so difficult to communicate without giving prompts for thought. But we've got the mechanism, and we'll use this mechanism to be in some deepening piece in just a moment. I'm just giving you the method now. So if you've got any taste in your mouth, just allow it to be and see if you can be. It's very difficult not to be in taste, isn't it, without getting into the associative mind of, oh, that tastes like that, and that is that, and so on. So just be with it as much as is possible. And the same with smell. Are there any smells where you are? And again, it's a very associative sense, isn't it, smell? That smells bad. That smells good. I don't like. So if at all possible, and it's a difficult one, and it may be that the taste and smell aren't a biggie at the moment. We're not eating, are we? Well, you might be, but this might not be the best thing to do right now. We're only going to be here for 10 minutes max. So sense of smell and taste are probably quite dormant right now, and our most highly attuned sense with our eyes shut. Probably the two senses are the hearing and the touch with the weight of the body on the chair, which is such a good register and a good way of coming into this moment, to be together in this moment and to be in this moment of peace in your external awareness and your deepening inner awareness as you locate the breath coming in and out of the body. So let's do that for a few minutes. Let me give you a timer, and I'll endeavour to do better on this morning. Let us now go into that method of coming back to the breath and being in the chair for 3 whole minutes, okay? And I'll let you know when those 3 minutes are up. Just keep coming back to your breath and feel the weight of your body in the chair, just to register being here, being alive, here and now, and where the mind wants to distract you, bring it back to the breath and to your being here in the chair right now and breathing. Now, I don't know what that's been like for you. I found that pretty refreshing and fairly deep, but my mind is, I get busy in the mornings and my mind is pretty active. But it's the practice. The important thing is not to feel disappointed or any sense of failure if many thoughts are there, but to just keep practicing. So that's what I did. I trust that's what you did. Do let me know how it's going for you. I just want to if you've managed to find some peace and easiness, there's no need to do a sudden change, like a snap change. Like, okay, I was meditating, now I'm awake again. See if it's possible to stay connected with, this part of this is broadening your being, if you like. And I don't mean about weight, gaining weight. I mean, broadening your perception, deepening your perception, opening out, having your inner reality merge with your outer reality and occupying more being in the world, if that makes any sense. And a way of doing that, making that real, is if you touch into some depth of space and peace in your meditation practice, whatever it is, or it just in the beauty of moments. You'll see this with Victoria in your creativity. Part of creativity is creating things, isn't it? But part of it is awe and being struck and being open to beauty, whatever you imagine that to be, or imagine whatever you experience that to be. And we don't need to be in this binary either or state, do we? Oh, that's beautiful, and now I need to go back to the real world. Can you be in your beauty? Can you be in your peace? And allow the world into that, if you like, or broaden the whole context and picture, so that the beauty and the sense of peace and being can be in the world with you at the same time. I think that's the great art here, is the broadening, and not to have it as my meditation. It's like, people who go to church, the old sort of cliche of going to church on Sunday and then being a bit of a rascal the rest of the week. We're not talking about these binary positions and virtue signaling and doing the right thing. The whole point of this practice is to experience peace and joy, and then to have that be infused and opened out or deepened and flavoured into your everyday reality. Otherwise, what's the point of living some of your life that you don't enjoy and parts that you do? This is about creating a total, the endeavour, the intention here is to have a life of joy and peace. And that's not to say difficult things won't come, because they will, won't they? They do. We know that from our experience. But if you're responding to them from your peace and your joy and your easiness, those things will pass more easily, and you will have a different perspective on them. And on that note, I will leave you. Apart from say hello to Swarananda this morning, who has been very helpful to us in sharing with your friends, Swara. Thank you so much to you. Peace and blessings and easiness and joy to you this morning, Swara. And thank you so much for engaging in the way that you have and sharing what we're doing. And we'll be back tomorrow for more at 7:45 in the UK. What am I talking about? Yeah, it is the UK time, 7:45, isn't it? But it's the Portugal time. And I will see you then. Have a great day. And do check in at 50 Plus Vitality. 50+ Vitality. And that's a group on Facebook. Have a great, peaceful, joyful day.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.